What up? I don't know why I'm feeling like recording and talking. It's been already for a while, and this is the first time I'm daring. Could be because I'm inspired by uh, by all the videos that I'm watching. And one of the things that I'm enjoying watching all those videos, they're just about camping, wildlife stuff. And they're just simply driving around and cooking and nothing really extraordinary, but just relaxing in some way. But at the same time, I feel like if if there would be some kind of talking in this video, like not just talking about the food, you can still do the cooking, but not talk about the cooking, but talk about something else. And like you're still talking about cooking, but actually you're not talking about cooking. And I feel like something that wants to move, and that is the direction it wants to take. So it wants to talk, but it doesn't want to talk. And I really don't know what it is or how it looked like. I already wrote I did some journaling. I did some blogging, personal blogging. I did, of course, human to human talking. Did therapy talking also. I don't know why that was funny. Yeah, what else did I do on that regard? I did silence also. And I did podcast even. I talked to an AI. It was my companion, my conversation companion. And so this seems to be something else. It's even more serious, I guess. It's like you can show your mind, like you were just talking, and you could show your heart. That could be just speaking. Your emotions, I mean. Of course, with all extra filters. And yeah, the text, the voice, and then there is your face. You could hide your name. And like I think in blogging, it was with my name. So I had a name there. I have a name. And in the blog posts, in the podcast, it was with a voice. It was my voice. And now it's like it's my face. It, you see, that's what I was talking about cooking at the beginning. So this is not cooking, right? Like this is talking, but it's not talking. It's talking about something else. And this is to me it's extraordinary. It's not for everybody. It could be boring, But for me, it's funny. It's like a gymnastic. And yeah, I don't know how to describe it. I can describe it in many different ways. But it's just something moving. And I cannot see it if I don't let it move. So this is in some way what just happened. I let it move and I saw something, you see? So there was my name, there were my thoughts, there were my emotions, there was my voice, and now there is my face. You see? I got to know something. I wouldn't know it if I wouldn't do this, what I'm doing now. And now I got comfortable, actually. Yeah, I feel comfortable now. At the beginning, it was a bit weird. Now I got comfortable. Because in a way, while talking about something, I hit on it without knowing it. I don't know how to describe it. So this is for me, it's interesting. I want to find it out. And I know for me it is interesting. For me, it's like preparing and eating a delicious meal, or going on a crazy adventure, or doing like a crazy dance, or performing some kind of music, some kind of concert. And the thing is that I'm not the artist. I am in the audience. So I am not the artist. I am not the art. I am just the audience. And the funny thing is, I need to buy a ticket. I need to let the show take place. I need to let it happen. If I don't let it happen, yeah, that's also a choice. It is also a show. But it feels nowadays I'm more curious to see the show than not seeing it. Do you see? Something else came out. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. I was talking about something, but I was not talking about something. Yeah, now I am an amazed audience. I'm just amazed, surprised by what I just witnessed. So that's what I was talking about. And you can do things, you can walk around, you can cook, you can do all other daily life things. But then the voice, it would be something else. It would not narrate what is happening in some sense, but it would be a different voice. It would be a different conversation. And I don't know what it is or how it could look like. And that only comes out when I talk to somebody, when I start to talk to somebody, that feels like that feel like their presence becomes my stage. And then I'm also able to be the audience together with them. And but that, of course, it's not always possible to have a stage to let the show happen. And so it seems this could be a stage. And then I could see what the show would be about. Yeah, that was a show. I like what I saw. And I think at this point I would like to end it.